Okay, let's dive in. Today we're looking at the WhiskyJack Project Manifesto. It's this philosophy about resilience, about finding clarity.
Right, and it's born from, well, pretty intense adversity. The mission, really, is to figure out how you move from feeling something is impossible.
To I'm possible.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Exactly. That phrase comes directly from the founder, Marty Kostic. He's a Marine Corps veteran, faced a really severe spinal injury, fractured vertebrae, crushed cord. Doctors apparently said he might not walk again.
So this philosophy is tested, you could say. Hardened.
Definitely. But it's not just personal. The manifesto positions the project as a messenger of peace.
Trying to get past that us versus them trap.
Precisely. It pushes for finding common ground, like a shared identity as Americans, instead of focusing on what divides.
Interesting. So how do they propose doing that? What's the foundation?
It starts with something they call the simplicity of the truth. The idea, basically, is that authoritarian approaches often rely on confusion, twisting words.
Like a fog of war, kind of.
And yeah, you could put it that way. So the counter is clarity, using precise language, informing, not coercing, and relying on, universal values.
Like courage, resilience.
Courage, resilience, compassion, things most people recognize. The point is to let you, the listener, figure out the wisdom yourself, not just be told what to think.
Makes sense. Cut through the noise with clear principles, but then it gets pretty pointed, right, with this blood price of liberty idea.
It does. It's a stark comparison. The source highlights the relative silence around the deaths of 25 veteran friends of the founder, many lost to PTSD, those silent wounds, buried at Arlington.
Okay.
And contrast that silence with the massive national reaction, the outpouring, after political activist Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
That's a heavy comparison.
It is. And the manifesto doesn't mince words. It argues that this silence around veterans isn't like accidental. It claims it's manufactured.
Manufactured?
Yeah.
How so? What's driving that, according to the source?
The media, primarily. The argument is that media outlets profit from division, keep people angry, keep them clicking, keep them watching.
So the public fights itself.
Yeah, while the powerful sort of maintain control behind the scenes, it distracts from the real costs, like the human cost of military service and maintaining freedom.
Okay, so that's the media critique. Then the manifesto pivots to more direct political concerns.
It does. It raises concerns about authoritarianism, specifically mentioning the Magie movement and Project 2025.
Right, the one from the Heritage Foundation.
Correct. And just to be clear, we're relaying the source's perspective here, not endorsing it. The manifesto describes Project 2025's goal as, well, dismantling the civil service as we know it.
Dismantling how?
By centralizing power significantly in the executive branch. Things like having direct control over federal agencies, being able to deploy the military domestically more easily, and ensuring ideological alignment throughout government.
So the source sees this as a fundamental shift, not just standard politics.
That's the claim. A deliberate consolidation of power that they view as a threat.
Okay, that's a serious charge.
Yeah.
How does the manifesto suggest people respond? What's the counter move?
It's framed as the We're Possible movement. Less about specific policy, more about collective action, starting with individuals.
So practical steps people can take.
Exactly. Things like calling out misinformation when you see it publicly, supporting alternative news sources you trust, and a big one, use your wallet as leverage.
Meeting.
Canceling subscriptions to outlets you feel are biased, pressuring advertisers, basically hitting them where it hurts financially if you believe they're contributing to the division.
So it puts the onus back on the individual to be discerning and act.
Very much so. The core message seems to be that clarity isn't passive. It takes work, discipline, understanding over just reacting.
Resisting the urge to just get angry.
Right. And the path forward, according to the source, isn't about ignoring differences, but finding common ground based on that clear understanding, recognizing the individual behind the label.
It's a compelling framework. And that final point they make about patriotism versus performance.
Yeah, the claim that the real difference is etched in stone. On the gravestones at Arlington and countless others worldwide.
It leaves you thinking, for you, the listener, what really is the cost of liberty and who right now is shouldering that burden? Something to consider.